It's about that time. I'm Lux, and I just got to work again. Just kidding. I didn't just got to work. Well, kind of. I got to work, and I went, and I got breakfast, and I had to go back to work, and now I'm back at home. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's late, man. I don't want to sleep. But for me, it is easier to make these little vlog conversation pieces after work than it is to make a gaming video throughout the day. So I think for Friday and Saturday, these will be coming out in the morning of the next day. But I think it's just easier for me to do it this way. So I had the original topic set up, but while I was at work, hold on. While I was at work, sorry about that by the way, for those who hate that shit. While I was at work, I talked to a gentleman that I work with named Aaron. And we talked a little bit about motivations and role models and things of that nature. I think I'm going to save that conversation for tomorrow, though. Today, we're going to talk about a very taboo discussion. This is going to be about fetish. So if this is something you're not interested in, I totally understand. I got plenty of other videos for you to go check out. For those who aren't interested, welcome. We're about to get real. I've recently found out, I'll explain more about why there's air quotes there, but I've learned about a new fetish called DDLG. That's correct. Daddy Dom Little Girl. And so let's talk about it. Real talk. First, let's start off with my thoughts on it. I don't feel as if it were to be incestual in any way, just because I call my girlfriend baby girl or she calls me daddy does not mean I will actually fuck one of my own children. I don't think it's because women have daddy issues. Oh, me and my dad didn't get along, so now I want some man that I call dad to fuck me. I don't think it works like that. Again, it might work like that for some people, but I don't think it works like that for the majority of the fetish, or the community, we'll call it that, a little bit better. I like it, I think. Again, I haven't really experienced it fully. I'll explain in the next portion, but for now, I feel like I enjoy it because it's the feeling of being needed and wanted for your attention. Now I'm going to be using a little bit of slang and lingo here, just to work with me. When your little is crying, or when your little is whining or pouting, just to get your attention and give them your attention, which makes them extremely happy and cuddly and snuggly. They grab their stuffies and watch movies. It's cute, and I like that. I do have a limit. I'm a firm believer in collaring your little. I like that. But not until the right time. You don't just collar your little. You want to spend time and make sure that she wants you to be her sir, if you will. But I do not agree with diapers. I don't find them attractive. I don't see, for my personal, I don't like diapers. I do like stuffies. I do like passies. I do like blankies. I don't like public. If we want to be sir and daughter at home, that's great. I don't want to be in the store and you whining because you can't have a toy or can't have candy. I need your little space to be at home, which I know a lot of girls can't control a little space and when it comes out, but as a good sir or a good daddy, you get that shit in check. I do believe in daddy dom, but I also do believe in daughter dom. It goes both ways. It just depends on the mood of what's going on. This is a weird topic, man. I don't really, again, like we said yesterday, I don't like to talk about politics, religion, and usually sex. But I mean, I feel like this is something that I'm trying to experience more and more, and I want to be more open with you guys. So, obviously, I'm not a baby boy. There's nothing about me, baby boy. I'm definitely a sir. I do like terms, sir, daddy. I don't like master. Not a fan of that. When it comes, just not a fan. So, I've never actually had a little, but I have actually not knowing that was a thing, done it. Mainly I've had 2 relationships where they did call me daddy. I did call them baby girl, and we did do the little girl things and the playing and the coloring and the things along those lines. And those were 2 of my favorite relationships. One of them lasting 4 years, the other one lasting about a year and a half to 2. And those were my longest relationships. Everything else has been within months. But one of them she kind of got into it per se. She was one of those like anime e-girls type things where she was very into being cutesy and kawaii, if I said that word correctly. So that was just kind of who she was. So when she did these things, I would kind of play back naturally. And then in my next relationship, I kind of got her into it. But I would like a relationship that was fully into it. I wouldn't mind that at all. When we're at home and she's got her passy and her stuffies, I might be daddy, but best believe I have a stuffy collection. If you're interested in seeing that, I might do that later, tomorrow, probably. I'm going to come out with a few videos tomorrow, I think. I'm going to do a YouTube thing for like subscribes, and I think I'm going to do a stuffies. Show you guys my stuffies, because I got some nasty stuffies, dog. My stuffy game too strong. But I want to learn more about this community, but I feel like a lot of the participants are very shy and adamant about it. So it's hard to learn without watching porn, which I don't believe in. I've watched a lot of DDGL porn, and I was like, for a learning basis. But I just wasn't a big fan of how they did it. But I'm trying to remember her name. What caught me on to wanting to learn more was a girl on Instagram. I think it's Daddy's Little Princess, who kind of opened my eyes to how attractive that shit can be. And then I watched, but see, then there's some bad ones, man. Like, don't get me wrong, how you do you is you, but like Daddy and his little doll on YouTube. I don't believe there's an age limit to being a little, but if there was, careful now. But I'm not here to talk shit. That's not what I'm here for. I like my littles young, not underage. Like, I'm only 21, so I'm young as it is, or so I've been told. I feel old as shit, but I'm young. So, like, I don't feel you should participate on my phone. Let me just see if it's green or red. Red, okay. I don't think you should participate in any way, shape, or form and with minors. If you're an adult, I don't give a fuck if it's for role play or not. Don't do it. I'm not down for that. But if they are over 18, and I mean, I'm down. I don't think your little should be 40. I think that's when you should become the baby boy. But again, I'm not here to talk about that. Bondage in little space can be difficult, I feel. I feel like it's very easy to go too far with that. When your little gets scared and terrified because she's your little. That's what she does. She's little and she's nervous and she's anxious. Let's break this down to a category. Let's talk about the bad things about DDGL. DDLG. That's what the little girl. Yeah. One is the bondage might get too far. What might turn into a cute, scary situation might actually turn into a very terrifying situation for her. Because when she's in her little space, that's who she is. She feels like she's a little girl. Another thing is attention. I'm a very busy man between my job and going back. I want to go back to school. Plus YouTube and gaming. I'm a very busy man and I have a hard time showing attention. And to anyone who knows how this works, if your little does not get attention, she gets depressed. She gets sad and really bad negative feelings that your little can't have. Not normal. People who are not littles are depressed. It's a little different. It's like they're sad. It's okay. But when your little is depressed in her little space, it can be detrimental. And you can't have that. And I would never want to put a little through that. This is strange for me to talk about, guys. Know that it's taking me a lot to do this, and the video probably might not be up tomorrow. I might post and be like, hold on, man. Again, I'm not editing these videos. I'm just talking. I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. I'm talking about littles. How can you be in a bad mood talking about littles? I do want some advice. I don't know if any of you are into that, but like, what are good names? I know baby girl, little, obviously. I don't know much, man. I don't know anything about the community, and I want to learn more. If you guys know ways to learn more, I'd be more than happy. I haven't really done too much research. Again, this is like a very new thing for me. I think I actually called myself a sir, or not called, but considered myself a sir this morning. Well, like last morning, like 24 hours ago. So this is very new for me to sit there and say, I think I'm into this. But again, I've been performing it without knowing for years. So yeah, I think that's pretty good, man. I think that's enough sex talk for today. But again, if you guys know anything about DDLG, please help me out because I'm always learning. I'm always loving to learn. So yeah. Oh, another thing is how do you get your girlfriend into it? Yes, I am currently in a relationship, but I don't know if she's into it. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, you test the waters to see how it goes, and then you kind of see and you're not sure still. Like I've touched the waters. God, no. I've kind of like felt around. I felt around. Wow, why is it so molesty right now? I have tested the waters. There we go, a little bit just to kind of see, and I really couldn't tell. Like, how do you try to get someone into one of your fetishes that they might not have had or might not know they have? Like, how do you experiment with that? I'm not very good when it comes to experimenting with sex, guys. I know. It's surprising, right? I should be. I mean, I've been in plenty of relationships, but I don't know, man. Sex is still kind of a sketchy thing for me. Yeah, let's see you find another man that'll admit that shit, boy. All right, guys, that'll be enough of this. So, big ups to the DDLG community for the people that are out and about. I'm loving it. For those of you who are quiet in the corner, I'm loving y'all too. Real talk, you deserve the love. If you want to keep it in the closet, that's totally fine. I get that. I was right there with you. If I did not have a YouTube channel, I would be right there with you in the little tiny ass closet. But I feel like as a YouTuber, it is my job to stand up for the people that will not. So here I am. Call me sir? Don't call me sir unless you're fucking me. Please, God, don't start calling me daddy on YouTube. All right, guys. Again, I mean this in a mature way. So if you guys are going to be fuck boys in the comments, you're going to get deleted. You're going to get blocked. And that's about it. I'm not going to respond to you. Sorry about it, but I'm just too grown. I can't even say that shit with a straight face. I'm not grown up at all, dude. I'm the most immature twat you've ever met. It's just really bad language, dude. I'm going to call it. So thank you for viewing and subscribing and dealing with my bullshit and respecting me as a person. And remember, to stay luxurious.